Okay, hello, welcome. Let's analyze yesterday's game. So I'm gonna go straight into the game review. It's loading and let's see, it's still calculating my accuracy. It's really slow somehow. Okay, 92.6 accuracy, and I had a brilliant move actually. So yeah, that's quite all right. Made one mistake, it says. Let's see, estimation. Yeah, it estimates me at a 2400 rating. So yeah, this was a nice game. I already felt like it during the game, although yeah, the opening I wasn't too happy with. Although yeah, let's just see what the engine is gonna say. So I played the Jobava London, and he went for this, and I wasn't really familiar with this, so I was thinking maybe this would be good here already, but apparently it isn't. So luckily I didn't play that. I didn't really look at this in the game because I felt like this was just safer and would probably transpose into some other lines. But yeah, if I go back, what does the engine say? C takes D, and after queen takes probably his knight comes out. Yeah, and this is just bad for me. My queen is getting kicked around. Yeah, so I didn't play that, so that's good. So I just went here, which is a book move actually. I didn't know that because I know this a move earlier, in which case I like to play e4. But with the knight included, I wasn't sure what to do. This I felt like was bad, and I did play the right response. Again, I'm used to this without a pawn here, but now I know this is good because yeah, I'm threatening a fork here. And usually he wants to bring his knight there to defend against that. Or in some lines, if the pawn is here, he can go for this check and then move his bishop back. But he can't do either of these things right now. So yeah, he basically needs to go for this, which he did in the game. So I can't perform this check because my bishop is now not defending that square. So that's alright. And I took here, which is alright. And he went fancier, just what I want to show you. If he went here with his knight, actually, again, I know that position without his pawn, but I believe this still works. I can actually take here. Yeah, which would be brilliant as well. This is not a brilliant move I played in the game because he played another move. But after this, the point is that I can do this fork and win the queen back, so the king has to move somewhere. And yeah, now he can't castle. I want a pawn, so that's... would have been really nice, so that's why I took with the pawn here. Also, another thing to note, usually when I play this, these two moves are not included. I would have to play e3 to do that. Now he can't even play it. I know this because I already played e3, so the queen is defending that. So yeah, he has to play some ugly knight moves here. He went fancy with this queen check, which is actually the best move. He probably wanted me to bring the knight back, but yeah, the whole point of the Jobava London is that you play this move only when your knight is defended. So I think this is alright. And the engine actually wants me to block with the queen and just offer him the queen trade, and apparently this is still alright for me. Yeah, he still has to do something about his knight. I guess this is okay, but yeah, I can't castle. I don't really like that without studying such positions, at least. And yeah, c3 included, I'm familiar with in some positions, so I think that's alright, and it's still a good move, so okay. So now he still needs to do something about the knight. He attacked my knight instead, and here I was thinking about some different things. So this was my brilliant move in the end. I was thinking about this, saying, okay, if he takes my knight back, I can take this pawn, which is not even best. Oh no, it is best. So yeah, after some calculation, the engine thinks this is the best to do here. So it's like, okay, I win a pawn here. This is good. So maybe I should have gone for this. It is plus 0.8. But yeah, it's always cool to play a brilliant move. Didn't know at the time it was gonna be awarded a brilliant. Yeah, the point is that after he takes, I take the knight with a tempo, so he has to spend some other time moving the queen. And even though I don't win a pawn in this variation, I felt like, yeah, development would be way better for me. And also, depending on where he moves his queen, he still has a pawn on attack. So yeah, he did play queen b6, but the engine says it's actually the best move. And now I was scared of taking here, and I think, yeah, the engine agrees. It's now minus 0.7 because he can take here, and yeah, even though I can create a battery, now he can take here with check, and it's all getting kind of messy, and yeah, it's better for him. So that was a nice try, just giving up this pawn and going for this. So I thought I needed to defend that. Okay, this was my one mistake in the game. Although it goes from plus 0.7 to... Oh no, for... Yeah, plus 0.7 to plus 0.5. So that's not really that bad. It says I should have just developed. And after this, what does it say? Yeah, just 92. Defending that pawn, saying, okay, your queen is a bit misplaced here. So yeah, that would have been an alright sacrifice, but I didn't really feel like sacrificing, and yeah, this was still alright. I'm plus 0.5. And after this, yeah, so I was right in not taking here. I felt like this would just develop his bishop. And the engine agrees it's actually equal now. So I just developed, basically giving back that pawn. And I'm still plus 0.6 at this position. So yeah, even though I felt like the opening went wrong, probably going all the way back, even though it was a brilliant move, I think I should have just gone for this here, which was a little better and yeah, a little bit clearer. But this is still alright, so let's go to where we were. Yeah, I developed my bishop, and I felt like this wasn't really a good square because of this. Let's see what the engine says. Doesn't say that. Let's say. Okay. And now it wants to place my bishop here. Yeah, I guess it's a little more active. I felt like I was being kicked around, but now that I look at it, oh, sorry. Now it wants to go back. It just said e4 was the best move, and now, yeah, so I would have ended up here anyway. So yeah, this was better, and the engine agrees, so it's alright. And here I castled. Yeah, bringing the queen here. I did that a move later. I saw that was also a nice move. Now, point here after he does this, which was something he might have been planning, I can just move my bishop back, which happened later in the game. But first he developed this other bishop, which is a mistake. Yeah, he should probably prioritize castling, which is legal because his king doesn't actually move through check. And I saw that in the game, but it was like, yeah, don't really mind him castling there. I'm already advancing my pawn, so I can attack on that side. Yeah, he first developed his bishop. Now I went with my queen to attack that pawn. He did castle here, and I felt like taking this was bad. Let's see what the engine says. Yeah, it does f5. Yeah, just including that because he now is threatening to trap my queen, actually. I didn't see that, but I felt like just this was already good for him. Although the engine just says, no, it's alright, it's +1 for white. But yeah, these two open files against my king was really scary. So, and also I needed to spend some time taking the pawn, so I felt like that wasn't the best idea. And the engine agrees it's not the best move, but yeah, it would have been alright. Let's see what it say, b4. Yeah, so b4 immediately. I was trying to prepare it. Let's see what the... So after this... Let's say he takes... Yeah, just bring my rook. Rook A, it now says. Same thing about diagonals here. I can sacrifice a pawn to for open play. Engine keeps changing its mind actually, which is funny, but yeah, this is like +3. So I should have gone for that. One thing I should note is that after this, I was thinking he could go there, but now I see that there was a pin, so I didn't really calculate all that well. And I tried to prepare that move, which is actually too slow, although it's still +0.7, so I never really lost my advantage, but yeah, I could have attacked quicker. Notice that his king is weak, so yeah, I'm ahead, and I should play quickly to stay ahead, because if he can solidify, then I might be in trouble. But yeah, this is still at +0.8 it says now, so okay. Now he did play that, so again I was going for this. And here he blundered, I think. Yeah, that's a mistake. He was trying to be fancy, so yeah, after this bishop move, I moved back so that there's no check here. And he did see that, so he played this move probably to lower my bishop away if I would take here, which would be a big mistake. It's still not a mistake even. I felt like he could be taking here. Oh, now it's a missed win, but not a mistake. Yeah, I felt like either this or even taking with the bishop would become a problem. I can move back. So even taking the bishop would have been alright, but yeah, then I saw that because I moved my bishop back, his bishop is actually under attack. And somehow he didn't notice that, so and I feel like often people miss that. Like in this position, I can't take the bishop because his pawn is pinned. So they think that in this position, I still can't take it, even though I can. So that's what I did, which is the best move. And I'm no longer scared of something like this because I can just take back. Actually, with a better pawn structure. And yeah, this is just completely winning. So he didn't take my bishop, which was probably all right. Yeah, I could have taken that pawn here. Don't know why I didn't. So later I saw my queen could move there. Maybe it turned out better in the end because, yeah, I won the game because I didn't take, I guess. Yeah, this would have just been crushing. But yeah, I moved my king away, which was alright. Now this was the best move. Even though my pawn structure is ugly, it's +3.5, +3.7 already, so. And I noticed, yeah, I'm just a piece and a pawn up actually, so yeah, even though my pawns are damaged, I'm just up so much material that it doesn't really matter. And yeah, they are damaged, but at the same time, my king is very safe because everything is defended well, like he can't break through. Also, he doesn't have pawns to use this pawn as a hook, so this pawn is just staying there if I want to, unless what happened later in the game, but I won't spoil it for those who haven't seen the game yesterday. So I played here, which is alright. It says moving my bishop. Yeah, would have been alright as well, but I felt like I would be attacking. And now, yeah, it says taking. I felt like at this point, my pawn structure might actually become a problem because now I do have 4 pawn islands, but it still says it's okay. I felt like pushing was nicer, so after takes wasn't even best. But yeah, I think this was a blunder, and it says it's a good move. That's probably because he's just that lost already. Yeah, after this, I think I'm just winning the bishop. Let's see what the engine says. Engine wants to block with the rook. Yeah, taking with the bishop. I think I would have taken with the queen, actually. Let's see. That might have been a problem. Maybe if I calculate longer, but this looks... Let's see. Bishop g3. Yeah, so I would have lost. So I needed to take with the bishop, although, yeah, still trading was alright because yeah, I won a bishop here. If I would have lost it again, I was still a piece ahead. Yeah, And I thought maybe here he was preparing this and he thought this didn't work. So let's say that I played something else. You might think that this doesn't work, but I saw that it even would have worked in this position. Although now I'm doubting it. It's still alright. But yeah, the point being that let's say he moves his king, which is actually bad. So what the sorry, does the engine say? Queen d7. Yeah, that would have okay. I didn't see that, but so if he moves his king, then the point is I can take here, and he doesn't have time to take this bishop because his queen is well, it's pinned actually now, so he's gonna lose it. So that was some, but probably what he saw something like this, and now yeah, I can take the bishop, but he can actually take here, although that still looks scary because I have this battery here. I can't use it right now, but yeah, that might have been what he saw. But yeah, just going back, I moved my bishop away so the rook is not attacking it. So yeah, here he just lost his bishop, and yeah, this didn't happen. He resigned in this position, which yeah, it's +8, so I think it's all right for him to resign. But yeah, I won from an higher rated opponent, so I think this was an alright game, even though I did learn something about it. So yeah, was also nice. So yeah, let me know what you think about this game, and I will see you next game. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you like this, and bye bye.